Hello and welcome. In this video, let us learn more about colors. Okay. Now this is the web page that we have created together, and this is the style sheet of our web page. Now here you can see color black. This is for list item. Here you can see color black. Here you can see color blue and color green. Alright. Now this is fine, but what if you need a different color? Okay, green in the sense it is completely green. What about light green? What about dark green? And then when you say green, there are various shades of green. Or when you say blue, various blues. When you say black, we have various shades of black, gray. Okay, so we have lot of colors. And what if you need a different color from what we have written here? To get a different color, we need to learn basic theory behind colors. And so that is what we will do now. Now, all the colors that you see, alright, all the colors that you see is a mixture of R, G and B. R is red, G is green, B is blue. So whatever color that you see is a mixture of red, green and blue in various proportions. Alright. Now you might have seen this in your school days. But let us learn more about this. The RGB values, okay, it has values, and RGB values varies from 0 to 255. 0 to 255 for red, 0 to 255 for green, 0 to 255 for blue. And different combination of these numbers gets you different colors. Okay? Now, let me take an example. So here, R, G and B values are given. Okay? 255, 0, 0. So 255 is red, 0 is green, 0 is blue. So first digit corresponds to red color, second corresponds to green, third corresponds to blue. Okay. So this value of RGB gets you red color, which is this. Okay, which is this. Next, 0 red, 255 green and 0 blue gets you green color, which is this, okay, and 0 red, 0 green and 255 blue gets you blue color, which is this. Okay, next 255 value of red, 255 value of green, 255 value of blue gets you white color, which is this. Okay, and 0 value of red, 0 value of green, 0 value of blue gets you black color, which is this. 255 red, 255 green, 0 blue gets you yellow color, which is this. 255 red, 0 green, 255 blue gets you magenta, which is this color. 0 red, 255 green, 255 blue gets you cayenne, okay, or however you want to pronounce it, cayenne color, which is this. Okay, so these are just examples. You have range of 0 to 255, correct? So any number between 0 to 255 red, 0 to 255 for green and blue gets you different colors. And we can use these values to define colors in CSS. Okay, CSS. Now let us do that. Let me go to the style sheet. And here I am working under H1 tag. So instead of saying color green, let me say RGB. Okay, and this is the syntax. What I showed you right now is the syntax. This is what we have to type. Okay, inside brackets the values of red, green and blue separated by commas. Okay, I will say red 24, okay, green 145 and blue 200, okay, 200, and then I'll close the brackets. All right, so here you can see this is the color now. What is the color of H1? Okay, H1, it is H1, this one, okay, it is green now. So I want to change it to this color. I do not know what color is this, but we'll go to that later. Okay, I'll save it and I will refresh it here. So you can see the color of the heading changed. Color of the heading changed. Correct? So let us do that for H2 tags. We have H2 tags here. So instead of saying blue, I'll say RGB. Okay, RGB, and inside I'll say 100 red and 39 green and 200 blue. Okay, 200 blue. I'll close the bracket. I will save this. So you can see we have blue color right now. Let me refresh it and see what color we get. So we have got something of violet color. Okay, something of violet color. All right, so this has not changed. Why? Because we have used class. Okay, we have used class. All right, so this is one way. To define colors. Now the question comes, how do we remember the RGB values of the color that we want? Okay, now the question comes, for that you can refer the internet, and let me show you how. Go to google.com, okay, google.com, and search color palette, PALETTE, okay, search for color palette. So you'll get many websites. I'll go to first one, colorhunt.co. All right, and here you will have color palettes. Okay, so you'll have lot of color palettes, and you have options to choose here too. Okay, now let us say I like this color and I want to use this for H1 heading. Let me move the mouse over it. When you move the mouse over it, you can see a number. We'll talk about this later. But to get the RGB values of this number, you just have to click on it. Okay, when you click on it, you will get the RGB values of the colors which are in this palette. Okay, so I'm interested in this dark color. So the RGB values of this are 183, 62 and 62. You can just copy this. Okay, you can just copy this. To copy this, you just have to click on it. Okay, and then I'll come to this. I'll go to H1. I will remove this and paste the one that I copied. Okay, so let me go to the web page here, H1 tag. Let me save it. And let me refresh it. So I have this color. Okay, if I want different color, let me go back and let me go to this orange. I'll click on it, and here I have the RGB value of orange color. I will just click on this and come back here, delete this, paste it, save it, and go to the web page and refresh it. So I have it in orange color. Okay, so you can use color palettes. Just go to Google and search for color palettes, and go to any website and get the RGB values of it. Okay, next we have one more, RGB and A. We have A extra. Okay, we have A extra, which is this. Okay, so this is red, this is green, this is blue, and this is A. A is alpha. Okay, A is alpha, and it is used to get transparency. Okay, and the value of A, which is the fourth value here, varies from 0 to 1. Okay, 0.0 to 1.0. Now 0 is fully transparent and 1 is fully opaque. All right, so let me use this and show you how it works. Alright, so let me go to this. Okay, and let me use a dark color. Let me use this green. Okay, so I will use this and I will paste it here. Alright, I will paste it here. So I will save it and you can see the change. Alright, now I will use alpha value. I'll put comma here and you can use alpha value from 0 to 1. So I will say 0.5. Okay, 0.5. So only giving this is not enough. You need to mention A here. Alright, because it is RGB and A. So I will save this. And here I will refresh it. And you can see it has become 50% transparent. Okay, 50% transparent. So if you have something behind this, that will be shown to you, or you can see it. Alright, now it doesn't make any sense to use transparent colors, but let me get it to 0.1 and show it to you. Okay, save and refresh, and you can see it has come very lightly. I hope you can see through your monitor, but it has come very lightly. So if I give 0, 0, it is fully transparent. And you cannot see anything. Okay, if you give it as 1.0, it is fully opaque, which is equal to not mentioning this at all. Okay, not mentioning this at all. So saving and refreshing gets you the same thing. So value of 1 is equal to not mentioning it at all. Alright, so that is about R, G and B values. So you can choose, or you can choose a color from millions of colors. Alright, next we have one more way to define colors, and that is by hexadecimal values. And similar to RGB varying from 0 to 255, hexadecimal values varies from 00 to FF. Okay, 002 or 0 to FF. Okay, 0 to FF. Now here I have mentioned the hexadecimal equivalent of the RGB. Okay, RGB 25500 is equal to this hexadecimal value, and in hexadecimal value, first 2 corresponds to red color, next 2 corresponds to green color, and last 2 corresponds to blue color. Okay, first 2 characters red, next green, next blue. Alright, and all the hexadecimal numbers start with the hash symbol. Okay, hash symbol. So hash FF0000 is this red color, 00 FF00 is this green color. Okay, and in the same way it continues. Alright, now I'll go back to this and I'll go back to color palette. So what you see here is the hexadecimal value of the color. Okay, what you see here is RGB value of the color. So this is equal to this, but both are different ways of telling you about the color. This and this are same, this and this are same, this and this are same. Okay, so you can use either RGB color or hexadecimal color. Alright, so here if you move your mouse over the color, what you can see is the hexadecimal value of the color. Okay, so let us say if I want this, you do not have to click on this, you can just click on this hexadecimal number and it will be copied. Now I will go to this and I'll say H2. Okay, inside H2 I'll say hash 9A1663. Okay, don't forget the hash. Okay, hash symbol. So instead of using RGB like this, I'm using hexadecimal value. Okay, so I'll go to file and save and come back to this. I have styled H2 element. So let me refresh it to get all the H2 elements in this color, okay. So let me change it to one more and show the difference. So let me copy this, okay, and let me change that of H1, okay, instead of RGB. So I'll add this with an hash symbol, okay, with a hash symbol. So let me save it and let me go here. This is the current color of heading 1. Let me refresh it to get it in new color. Alright. So this is how we define colors. We do not normally say red, green and blue. We do not say red, green or blue. We do not say it like that. We use RGB values or hexadecimal values. Okay. Yes. So that is it for this video. I have some more things to explain about colors which will be in next video. For now, I want you to go ahead and experiment with the things that we have learnt in this video. Alright, go to Google, search for color palette and search with and experiment with different colors. Alright, practice what we have learnt in this and I'll see you in the next video. Alright.